Hey, I'm Trevor Salter. I'm an author and illustrator of the Monsters Galore books, just here. But before I did that, I did a lot of screen printing work as a trade, and they saw me as an artist, so I did a lot of artwork for the industry. And then I usually drew a lot of cartoons of the characters that I worked with, so there was a few crazy guys with the big ears and whatnot, and the foremans, and I'd make fun of them by doing pictures, and it'd be a great environment. When I was younger, I used to watch a lot of the Saturday morning cartoons. I just couldn't get enough of them now. They were awesome. I loved them. And since then I always wanted to draw cartoons or illustrate things, and I wondered if I'd ever make a career out of it, which seemingly I've been lucky enough to meet the right people in the right places, and I've come up with a lot of cartoons. I've drawn single panel gags and a lot of cartoons, I guess. All different shapes and sizes, as you can see around here, and I do most of my work in here at the moment. But eventually I ended up writing a book, and quite enjoyed it. It was a good experience. I got into writing, not so much writing stories at the first instance. I was usually doing single panel gags where you'd have a punchline at the bottom of the cartoon, and that'd tell the story. Initially I got into writing about 4 years ago, in 2005 would be, and I joined a writers group, and we used to get homework exercises at the end of every second Tuesday we'd meet, and at the end of that we'd have a homework exercise, and we had a homework exercise one time about children, and that's how the monsters sort of come about. So really it was due to friends and family saying, oh, you should write books, you should write kids books and things like that, and I ended up doing a couple. So yeah, it's been fun eventually doing that, so I get a lot of rewards from it, from writing. And I've written a few books, but the first published ones are the Monsters books, so yeah, it's a good experience. The book project I'm doing with the Monsters means a lot, because it actually pans out for 3 books, and I'd love to see it as an animated feature, but as a book itself, it's good for the kids. I think the kids get a lot from it, because I don't just... With the story, I put in extra bits at the end of the book so they can go back through the book and check things out and find stuff and make it interactive. And the project means a lot, because it means that the kids are getting something else from the book. They're actually interacting with the book, not just listening, so it's pretty cool. Initially it was made into a play, which gave me a bigger reward to see the kids do the play on stage. It was a mask and mime through Playtime Productions, and yeah, it was an awesome experience to have that, watching the kids react with what I've written. So yeah, it was fun. It means a lot. It means, personally, it's rewarding for me, I think, because I've actually put something out there that kids can interact with, I think, and use their imaginations. When I first approached Bookpal, I found them easy. Yeah, I liked easy as in easy to talk to. They knew what they were doing. They asked the right questions, and they certainly seemed a lot interested in the way that the book was getting developed. And because I illustrated it as well, I had a lot of good compliments from the team, and working with the team down there, getting it published through them and printed, it was amazing. It was good to see that they showed the interest to me about how it would come about. So yeah, I think it was a very pleasant experience. People down there are great, and yeah, I recommend them for anybody, especially if you want to self-publish. They'll talk you through it. It's easy going, you're relaxed, it's no pressure. Yeah, I found it a good experience. Advice for aspiring authors: don't procrastinate. You don't sit around waiting till tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. Do it when you can. Write footnotes to yourself. Try as many outlets as you can, and make it a fun thing. Don't make it try not to make it like a work effort. Something you have to, like a chore. Make it interesting. And when you're writing, just write what comes in. Yeah, I guess. It's hard to write a whole book in a couple of days, I suppose, but but for the experience and advice to up and coming authors and illustrators, yeah, go for it. You know, don't sit on it. Do it now. Time is now. Tomorrow never comes. So get amongst it, I guess.